This is how to make the best guacamole recipe in the world. The first step is to finely cut half of a tomato like you see here. The next step is to finely cut half of an onion. You will see how to do that in this clip. After you cut it, transfer it into your bowl or plate. Next, cut an avocado and scoop the insides into your plate. Make sure to get the most out of it so you get the most guacamole as possible. I used a spoon to scoop the insides out, and you will see here that I scooped out the other half of the avocado. After you've done the first couple steps, transfer it into a bowl. If you've already used a bowl, then you don't have to worry about this step, but we were using a plate. The next step is to add a few drops of vinegar. How we did that is that we put a few drops in the cap and poured it in. The next step is to add a thin layer of salt, as you can see here. We just used a salt shaker. The next step is to add a thin layer of paprika. This is optional, but it does give it a little bit of flavor. The next step is to cut a lemon and put it through the strainer on top of the ingredients. This is also optional, but in my opinion, it does give it more flavor and it just tastes better. After you've done all of that, it is time to mash it all together. We used a fork, but you can use a spoon if it's easier for you. In order for your parents to not yell at you, you should probably clean up. By following all these steps, you have completed the process of making the best guacamole in the world.